Ready? We're doing video number 3. Go ahead and scan the room. Okay, today we're going to do the musculoskeletal system. Everything we do should be done bilaterally. Go ahead and lay down. I'm going to assess your hip first. I want you to raise your hip. That's flexion, and that's extension. Good. Now I want you to do it against resistance. Good. And good. Okay, then I want you to put your leg out as far as you can. That's abduction. And back in, that's adduction. Good. Then I want you to cross your leg so it reaches on your knee. And that's external rotation. And then put knee to knee. That's internal rotation. Good. Next we're going to do your knee. So I'm going to raise your leg up. I want you to, that's flexion. Sorry, that's flexion. That's extension. Now I want you to do it with me holding on resistance. Good. And good. Okay, the next thing we're going to do is look at your feet. I'm going to have you point your toes towards your nose, and that's plantar flexion, and then towards me is dorsal flexion. Now I need you to rotate your ankle so it looks outward. That's eversion, and then inside is inversion. And then I need you to rotate your ankle. Very good. Okay, then I'm going to have you stand up. And I'm going to have you put one leg out. That's hyperextension of your hip. Next, we're going to do your neck. I want you to put your chin down. That's flexion. Back straight is extension, and backwards is hyperextension. And then I want you to rotate your head. And then I want you to go bending side to side. Good. Now we're going to try it with resistance. Go ahead and push. And then rotate. Okay, very good. Next we're going to do your shoulders. And this is extension. And this is, this is flexion. Sorry about that. Flexion, extension, hyperextension. And then this is abduction. And this is adduction. And this is external rotation and internal rotation. Good. Now I want you to put your arms back out, and I want you to try to push against my resistance. Good. And back. Good. Out. Good. In. Good. Next we're going to do the elbow. And this is extension, and this is flexion. Good. And then we are going to do the wrists. And this is extension, and this is flexion, extension, hyperextension. Good. And then we are going to do the fingers, and this is extension, flexion, hyperextension, and this is abduction, adduction. And then go ahead and try to pull apart. Good. Now leave your fingers apart, and I want you to try to squeeze mine. Good. And then I want you to squeeze my hands for grip. Good. And then we are going to do supination and pronation. Okay. And then next we are going to do, I'm going to have your trunk next. I'm going to have you touch your toes, and that is flexion, and I'm going to look for scoliosis, and I'm going to look at the spinous and vertebral processes, and then it's present. So I'm going to have you stand up, which is extension, and backwards, which is hyperextension. I'm going to have you do lateral bending and rotation. Good. And then I'm going to have you walk, just normal. And then I'm going to have you turn around and heel to toe. Good. All right, I'm going to look at all your joints here. And they all look good. There's no heat, no redness. Your range of motion is intact and it's symmetrical. So everything there looks good. And then we are going to have you do the nose to finger test. Good. I'm going to have you do this with the heel of your foot and put it down. Good. I'm going to have you leave your legs slightly apart, close your eyes. We're going to do this. Good. That's the Romberg test, and that is negative. The next thing I'm going to have you do is sit down. I'm going to have you cross your legs like a lady, and then the other side, and that's for the glutes and the hams, butt, and leg muscles. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to do the position test. So what I'm going to do is have you close your eyes, and I want you to tell me if your fingers moved up, down, or it's a neutral position.
Up.
I'm going to do it on your toes too.
Down. Up. Neutral.
Good. The next thing I'm going to do is the vibration test, and I want you to tell me when you feel it and then when it stops. Okay.
Feel it. Stop.
Good.
Feel it. Stop.
Good. We're going to do the sensation test. I want you to tell me if it's sharp or soft. Go ahead and close your eyes.
Sharp. Soft. Soft. Sharp. Sharp.
Okay. The next thing we're going to do is the stereogenesis test. And I'm going to put something in your hand. I want you to tell me what it is.
Coin.
And then we're going to do the graphic aesthesia test. And I'm going to draw a number in your hand. I want you to tell me what it is.
5.
Good. And then we are going to test your reflexes. So first we're going to do your triceps. I just want you to kind of hang your arm there. Good. And then this is the bicep. Good. And then this is your ulnar radial. Good. And then I'm going to do your patellar. I want you to put your hands together and pull, pull, pull. And we're going to have you relax your leg. Good. And then I'm going to have you get back up on there and hang your ankles over the couch. And good. Okay, so that's the end. That's the end.